Hi guys, welcome for another draft. So I'm changing once again the draft review format because I can't be bothered to talk while playing. I just want to be able to do other stuff freely. So I'm gonna review like before, but I'm gonna review way faster. I'm not gonna pause on each card picks. I'm probably gonna review like the five five first card picks. I'm just gonna say pick from now on, but like the five six first pick, and then we're gonna see the game after that. Also, I discovered the noise suppression filter on OBS, and well, there are still some noise because my street is very noisy, but um, it seems way better than before. So enjoy the nice audio quality, uh, empowered, yeah, empowered audio quality. Could say that maybe. Okay, so let's go. Uh, so pause. Also, a swapped keyboard. I have now a very weird keyboard, so I can do some mistyping, some misclicks, and destroy everything. Just don't don't bother with that, but could happen. Okay, so first pick. Always drafting for maximum value, not going for mythic or anything. I just want good cards and also at least to say that reimbursing my draft. Want to basically draft in ad infinitum, ad nauseum, and that's my goal. So here I'm reading the gold card, and I just pick it um, because it's a mythic and it's still pretty good. Like it's a six uh, 6/5 trample, and if it connects for 5 mana also, if it connects, I just put stuff on the board for free. It's not the greatest by any means. It's not like I'm gonna win the game automatically when I played it because it's a bit slow, but it's the best card in this pack, at least for value. I don't really know the whys, but I think it's still the best. Okay, so I pick it. Next, the scout here seems the best. There is also the old tech cloud guard. It's probably the old tech honestly, because player bodies and yeah, I don't know what I pick here. The scout maybe. Yeah, I pick the scout over the old tech cloud guard. Don't really know honestly how to think about it. I learned today that you green is not the best color combination, so maybe I should have tended over picking the old tech cloud guard. No idea. I think both of them are close to. But maybe going into white is better. Here I take the Stomper. It's like one of the best cards in green, and I want to be green. I want to be able to play the god. So yeah. Here, um, the more I play, the less I think the Herald Guide is high on the list. Um, don't mistake my word. The card is still very good, but there's a lot of time where you play it and just gets a counter and does nothing because it trades directly into another card and you only got the scry. I mean, being only 2 toughness maximal is not the greatest. So I don't pick it so high now. But it's still very good because exploring is very good. And I think I'm just picking it here because good car filler and you just want and it's better than the other card in the pack anyway. So and you want to play green. So yeah. Here, it's Joe, the best by far. Um, Here, over the edge, by far. And then I get this Cosmian Confluence. And I read the card, and if you have at least one cave, it's either get the cave and it's no, it doesn't work. I thought that if you have no cave on the board and you play that, you can just search the cave and put it 6 counter on it, but you can't. So you just need to play some cave. The card is fine. Also, it's a rare, so it's nice for the collection completing. I'm just picking it because it's also the only. It's a fine card. There is also the work with the ancestor. I don't I don't think this card is very good in if you don't play black or a milling color. Yeah, so I just pick the rare here. And then I pick some filler. I'm basically mono green at the time. I I think I take the spider to stay in full green. Then I see the blunder and I'm like, okay, I'm going blue green. It's pretty free. Here, nothing. Pick the cave because it's a rare, right? Not, not a rare, but it's a cave, so I don't really know why I picked that. But who cares? Just that picks. Then I pick another blunder. It's crazy to see it that late. So blue is quite open. New pack. So I read this. This is very good, but I'm not black, and I don't want to play black. Also, I see a Trashing Protonant, and this card, I think it's one of the best uncommon in green. So I'm just picking right now because I'm basically mono green. New pack. Here, I thought a lot. There is the braided net. The glimpse is. I didn't want to try it at the time because I did not play it. And explore. It's not explore, it's. Well, you just get a land basically. And when you play big stuff, that's very good. So I think I wanted to stay mostly in green and yeah, I got the glimpse. Uh, Also, but the braided Nate, it's interesting, but I think it's not that good in my deck. I don't have that much artifact, so yeah, glimpse probably better. What did I pick? I did pick the braided net. Okay, just because it was a rare, I guess. Otherwise, I would have picked the glimpse. Here, it's hard. I think it's the over the edge, but the lodestone needle. I think the lodestone needle is by far the best card here. Yeah, I should have picked that. I played with the card once, and now I'm sold. It basically it's not removal, but you get so much time, then you have an engine that gives you cards because you explore every turn just for 1 mana. Uh, in the big deck, I think it's pretty good. And I'm basically playing blue, so yeah, should have picked that. And Oh, I picked that. Damn, that's smart. Let's go. Here, pick the glimpse. Then here, not much. I think I picked the charter course. I would tend to fill the 2 slots, and the card's not that great, but yeah, maybe the staggering size, but I already have one, and I already know that the problem with my deck is gonna be very aggressive deck and flyers deck, and staggering size does not help me in that, so charter course. And then I think I pick the either the cave or the nurturing. Pick the what? What do I pick? The kit color. Oh yeah, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Then another stomper for free. Let's go. The thigh. Oh, the scout for sure. Then it's interesting. There is the spider. I think the spider is best here. What do I pick? Pick the charter course? Yeah, I'm bad. The over the edge. And then there is nothing. Oh, another staggering size. One Russell back. It's interesting to see this card that late, but sure. Then, new pack. Well, of course, I'm taking the Hammer Skull. It's a rare and a 6/6 for 3 mana in my deck. We take those. Then, the Frog. Just pretty good in my deck. Then I read this card and I was like, okay, it's you black. We'll play that. Not much here. The Echo. Basically, yeah, there's only the Echo, so I think I take the rare just for value. Yes, yes. Because my top end is very quite filled, and I'm rewarded because I see another Echo here, but Dactyl to prevent me against losing against flyers. Pretty nice. Going well into my 1 2 2 to 4 curve because I already have 1 frog 2 core. So that's pretty good. Here, well, I think the spider. The spider or I think the 1/1 eaten by piranhas is pretty good here. It's not quite removal, but in my deck it acts like a 1, so yeah, I should have picked that, and I picked that. Okay, interesting. I think I picked the... Ah, the cave is probably better here, but I have the ramping into dino. I have a lot of dino, so yeah, the Ixalan, the landkeeper stuff là. Yeah. And I take, what do I take? Yeah, okay. That's I think it's a huge mistake. I should have picked the 1/1, but okay. Another stomper or a cave. I think I picked the cave. Yeah, my curve is already so high. I don't need another one. I see more glimpse. So I have a crazy ramp deck. Here the blunder. Then nothing, honestly. Another ramp card, but yeah, nothing. The Echo. Yeah, I have already 3 blender, so I should have probably picked the nurturing, the 5/5 day cycle, but yeah. And another could have 2 lore keeper. Yeah. So that's my deck. I trim it a bit. Have been a bit better. And yeah, I think what do I cut? I cut the charter course. Yeah. The eaten by piranhas. I have a lot of removals, artifact removal mostly, but I have some tempo with the blender. Then I cut a land and I put back the stone tree, I think. Oh, damn, I cut okay, there is my error. I did cut the lodestone needle. Should have not done that. Should have. Yeah, so I think I played the two or at least one charter course. I should have cut the charter course and played a needle instead. That's the way. The needle is very good in my deck here, and it's a huge mistake to not play it. Okay. And that's the end of the video, so let's continue with the games. We're gonna go fast as well. Yes, I can alt enter to make the thing bigger. So here, well, honestly, I'm going to go fast. I crushed my 5 first game with the deck. I just basically ramp, play big stuff, and they die. I played the 6-6 before because I want to protect the god, and that's the thing with my games, is that I always was late playing the god. I wanted to play everything else before. That's quite bizarre of me, and honestly, it's end of review worthy stuff. But yeah, but basically this game, my opponent played a lot of little stuff, and I played a bit less, but big stuff. Here, decided to, it was a big choice here to not save the hammer skull, and I did save it, so I'm just saying the opposite, but okay. It's 1 for 1 and I get a treasure, but saving a big creature seems pretty good, especially if and Kairi play it. But as you can see, I have the god and I do not play it at all. Weird. Because if it dies, I just get a land and I can replay it later, but I don't know why I don't do it. And also, as you can see, charter course here, instead of Lodestone needle. I'm just gonna say needle because it's just so hard to pronounce English stuff, but yeah. I have always stuff to do, so the charter course is a bit meh in my games. It's fine sometimes, but most of the time it's meh. Not terrible, but nah. So they do some low ball stuff, and then I attack. I get very good trade here, and I just play the god. They get very good cascade. It's very good, but they get the cascade, and then I get lethal here. I think maybe close to that. Yeah. So the other game, as you can see, if my opponent goes on the play 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, I basically die, I think, with this kind, with this type of hand. Depends of how bad is the opening, but most of the time I'm gonna be very on the defensive and it's hard. That's the huge weakness of my deck. It's either that or my opponent goes wild with artifact stuff in late. So I basically just ramp, trade 1 for 1 with the Brontodonts. Wait, something died before. Okay, I play the Colossal Excellent Girl, they kill it, play Brontodont. Alors why do I play Brontodont here? I have a Hiko. Oh no, I have a top land, so I have only 4 mana. So I play Brontodont, attack. My opponent missed a land drop, I think. And oh, okay, they got the land drop. But basically, yeah, I ramp and I play just bigger stuff a turn ahead. And they stay at 4 land. And because I have bigger stuff than them, I just win. It's quite close though here. But they play a ramp spell. It's not that great when you don't have much mana, the Paleontologist, but otherwise it's a very good card. And I see it often for some reason. And yeah, I just spam big stuff. And they're low on mana, and I just attack them with a lot of stuff. Here the cave, basically 9/9 haster, always good. But you need the cave. And then my opponent fight well, but dies eventually. And also has no way to stop my players. So third game. I don't remember, but let's see. Yeah, my opponent has a 1-drop, but then does nothing. And I don't know why he has so few stuff. Yeah, I remember this game was a bit close, but the fact that my opponent did nothing for quite some turn. Like there is a land, I take a huge hit here, that put me back, because my deck is quite clunky with a ramp deck, so can be that smooth honestly. So I make sure to survive, and then when my opponent has to start blocking for his life, well, I get the advantage and win. It was not that close honestly, but okay. That was the first part. Let's see the second part. So alt is this one. Yes. Okay. Here I'm on the play, I think. Yes. No. Yes. So I frog into Exjo. I save it, and I can save it and play the guide. It's pretty nice to save ETB creature. But yeah, the play I ramped into pretty good cards, and my opponent does nothing. Well, does stuff, but not board present stuff. So I get on board and they just die to my stuff. Not. It's true that the format is quite aggressive and you really need to get ahead on board or stay at parity at least. You can get snowballed quite fast. So I get stuff. Power Marina. Here, I'm on the play. I have some stuff to play on turn 2. I like that. I end of review misplay here by playing two forests instead of the island. So I made a note about that. Now, if I see a playable card on turn 2, I always play the land with the right color. I need to stop making a bluff play with haha, I play first my forest and then my island. Like, nobody cares. Nobody see that. Nobody think about that. I don't. My opponent don't. Nobody does. So yeah. So because of that, it set me back quite a bit. I mean, I just time walk myself, or not time walk, but I gave time walk to my opponent. Still, do play. I'm a bit. Let's say that I'm an LS. Don't have much land. Don't really know what I'm doing here. I think I jet to course and draw 2 cards. Hopefully I draw lands. And I do because my deck has a lot of land. Well, not a lot, but in a limited context, but just one less. Still a lot of land on average. But yeah, because of just missing my scout opportunity and not being able, I just less, and I'm just behind, and still because I have some big stuff like always, just get on board, and I just tempo out uh, the stuff like the 4/4 flyer, stuff like that. I tempo this out with the blender, and then you win on board, and opponent is forced to lose cards to survive. And white is probably one of the best colors to survive green because they generate so much token and so much card presence on the board. So sometimes it doesn't matter the size, they can just wait, tempo it out, and get some turns and maybe kill you with flyers. I think white is very very good in this format. Green also, and red if you're aggressive, it's pretty good also. But I think white is by far the best color, and also the most drafted. So, and blue is not that great, but it's so not so much not drafted that you can often get all the good blue cards. Like here, I get all the blender, and still have a good deck. But here, yeah, I have so much, and I just win. And then I go into despair. I don't know how I lose. Ah, yes. So this match, uh, basically, my opponent grid the third color with a, how to say that? It's not Grixis, it's Naya, not Naya, Junt. And they get the combo reanimate into Bristleback, they have the frog. They basically have the same deck as mine, but the grid payoff, and um, still they were quite low here. That's interesting, but they generate so much board presence. But it's basically a mirror, and I drew a bit less good than them, and I just get buried into under the Stomper and the HGO and everything. I think it was close, but I looked at the game and I don't see how I can deal the last final point of damage. Maybe, but let's see. Let's see what I can do. So here's the moment where I'm a bit ahead. They animate that. And I really need to fly my way to victory, but there is a frog. The frog is rich, and the frog blocked me. So, okay, I know why. Okay, I know why I lost this game now. It's because I use my removal, the eaten by piranhas, to remove this not relevant big 7/7, and I don't use it on the frog. So now my flyer cannot end the game, and I not think about that playing. So yeah, huge mistake. And as you can see, it. I mean, on the moment when I do the trade here, I don't expect to see that much dinosaur from them, but they play green, red, and black. They probably don't have a flyer, and I think I just misplayed here. I should have just not attacked with the guide and just attacked with scout and kept the eaten by piranhas. I should have just went with the scouts for the whole game and I would have won this one. So remember, if you play against a green deck mostly, value very highly your flyer. Always, it depends, but it's hard to remove them. Um, Basically, if the flyer is big enough, there is only black removal here. But yeah, just value them highly, because this way my opponent is at 1 and I can't finish him. And if I kept my 1/1, my removal, I would have won. Still, wait. Yes, I untap and they have the UATLI strike. But if I kept my removal, it would have not at worked and I would have won. So interesting. Value highly your flyer. And then it's end of this session. And the last one, misclicked. So it would happen. Okay. The last one. Not the last one. So here, my opponent is on the play and went flyer plus tempo. And I basically get tempoed out of the game with some flyers. And the needle, the card I should have played. But yeah, I played the spider, but they have the blunder, and just blundering it out. I'm low and I just die to not only flyer, but just being clunky overall, and yeah, it's basically my worst matchup, especially when they are on the play. And then I play against, once again, the paleontologist, but once again I play against Dino. And yeah, my hand is a bit slow, no ramp cards, don't have my best card either. They play, I try to stabilize. I do pretty much with the spider. And I get at the point where I play Stomper, I start to be fine on board, but the paleontologist is a menace. But I have the eaten by piranhas, so I'm thinking I'm covered with that, but I need to use the piranhas uh, one later, but I need to use it. And it's not for the 7/7, it's for the a free drop that already got some value. But here, continue, get my free damage with the flyer, and basically just play on board. And then, yeah, this happens. So my opponent plays Carnosaur, discover into Appraiser, that discover into Utley, and yeah, at this point, I FF'd mental, and just so much. Because the thing is, they get a 7/6, a 3/2, and then a 2/3, but the 2/3 is gonna transform into a huge menace of a card. I don't remember what it does, but it does a lot, the Sega side. I have no way to kill them, I have no way to pressure them, I have no way to come back also. I know my draw, so, and they stampede Staggering Side, so I'm just very, very dead. Then I concede. And I was a bit sad because I thought my deck was very good, but clearly not good enough. It has huge weakness. However, uh, I basically throw a game, the last one, when I did not value my flyer. So here I should have been 6/2 instead of a 5/3. So that's good to know. That's what review are used for. But yeah, so there it is, my review of a big dino deck. Hope you enjoyed it, because I did. Yeah. See you.